So let's face it, we were all beginners at some point, and that most likely means we overlooked important bits of information in the sources we consulted back then. Maybe we didn't know any better when consulting a new to us source, or perhaps the information didn't seem relevant at the time, or maybe we simply just grabbed the pieces of information we were after and neglected everything else. Now it happens, and there's no shame in that. It's all part of our progression as genealogists. But we can fix it, and I'll show you how in this video. So if you don't already know me, I'm Julie Cahill-Tarr with Genealogy in Action, and I provide tips and tricks to make your genealogy life easier and more productive so you can find your elusive ancestors quickly and confidently. So if you're a dedicated genealogist looking to up-level your skills, you are in the right place. Now, in this short video, I'm going to talk about the first step in my genealogy problem-solving framework. So let's dive in. So how do we deal with the beginner's curse that has no doubt invaded some of our research projects? Well, it's actually quite simple, and it's the very first step in my genealogy problem-solving framework. I review all of my previous research related to the project. And this isn't just a cursory review. I mean a full-out review looking at everything each record is telling me, because doing so allows me to see things I missed the first time around, or even the second time around. And oftentimes these clues are the keys to solving my research problem. So let me share an example. For years, I have been trying to figure out where in Germany my second great grandfather, Emil Miller, was born. I reevaluated all of the previous records I had collected that were in some way relevant to that research question. When I reviewed the birth certificates for his two sons, I made a discovery. Both listed Bromberg as the father's place of birth, and fortunately, one indicated that it was in the province of Posen, which was a big help. Now, how on earth could I have missed this vital clue in not one, but two different records? Well, for starters, when I found these birth certificates, I was pretty green. But in my defense, both certificates were written in German, both language and writing. And yes, these birth certificates were recorded in Chicago, Illinois. Now, don't laugh, but at the time, I thought it was a matter of terrible handwriting. This is because I hadn't yet been introduced to German script. Additionally, even if I could have deciphered the words, I would have been clueless as to how to interpret the information because at the time I didn't know enough about German history, geography, and jurisdictions. So when I reviewed these records again, however, I had a solid understanding and was able to easily figure out that Emil was born in Brandenburg, Posen, Prussia, not Germany. This, combined with other clues, led me to find his baptism record in Bromberg. But had I not gone back and reviewed all of those relevant records, and remember, these were birth records for his children, so yes, they were relevant because they could potentially have the father's place of birth listed, but they're not directly his records, so be cautious of that. But had I not gone back and looked at this, I'd probably still be twiddling my thumbs and wondering where he was born. So this is just one of many examples of how new clues can pop up when reviewing old research. So now it's your turn to take action. Pick a research question you're currently working on and pull together all the records that are in some way relevant to the question. Then carefully comb through each record and note any new clues. Then use those new clues to plan additional research, and hopefully you can find the answer to that question. And by the way, if you're interested in the ins and outs of my problem-solving framework, including my detailed review process, you can enroll in my digital course, Genealogy Problem-Solving Academy. And if you use the coupon code GPSAYT, you can save $50 when you enroll today. The link and the code are in the description for this video. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you're going to review your old research so you can find additional clues that may very well help you answer that research question. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more genealogy tips and tricks using the button below, and click the little bell so you'll be notified when new videos are released. Bye for now.